Alright guys, so I thought I would step back from the range reviews for a minute and just do a simple shooting video of the 44 Magnum. This is the 629 Classic 5-inch barrel that I have reviewed before, the one with the Hogue rosewood grips on it. And what we'll be shooting today are two different loads. We've got the 240 grain lead semi-wad cutter. These are the light loads that I have loaded and cast myself. And I have a heavier load with 240 grain Magtech jacketed soft point bullets. And these are more of a hunting heavy load. So here we go. Range will be between 25 and 50 yards. The amazing thing about guns are the bullet tends to go where it's aimed. So when I miss, it's usually the guy's fault behind the trigger. This is a very accurate practice load. I usually can get groups with it. Even shooting offhand like this, shooting at 25 yards, and I've shot probably I don't know, maybe a 3-inch group. Just kind of quickly shooting offhand with it. Nothing special. If I took my time and really focused and locked in, I could probably tighten that up to a couple of inches maybe. It just takes practice. Practice and perseverance. Getting your stance right. Getting the loads worked up for your gun. That's one of the fun things about hand loading, is that you can tailor a load for your gun. There are slight variances in manufacturing, and that slight differences can make for big differences when you're at the range. So one of the fun things about hand loading is taking your gun and working up a load especially for it, using a good load manual, of course, to get you started, but you can tweak your loads. Of course, you never want to go over and above what the manual states. And with some rounds, it's important not to go below what the manual says. With H110 and Winchester 296, it's important not to go below what the load manual states. Because it's possible that you could get a detonation as opposed to a squib load. Some of my favorite powders to use with handguns are, for light loads like these, I like to use Unique. I like to use Winchester 231. Very versatile caliber powders. You can use a lot of different, use those powders for a lot of different calibers. I use both of those for 44 Magnum, 45 ACP, 357, 38, 40 caliber. Oh, got one left. Not able to count my loads very well while I'm talking. And for the heavier loads, I like to use, get two more here, I'll just shoot them off. For the heavier loads, I like to use H110 Winchester 296, and also used accurate number 9 for some heavier loads. So we're going to transfer over to the heavier rounds. These are the MagTech jacketed soft points, 240 grain. This is a near top end load of H110, so these will have quite a bit more recoil, muzzle flash. But if you use proper technique, it's not a big deal. If you watch my how to tame recoil video, you will be able to fire these loads with no problem. The muzzle flash is coming through on the camera, but I can definitely see it coming out of the end of the barrel. So I found this to be a pretty accurate load. Relatively easy to control once you find a technique that works for you. The big thing, like I said in the other video, is to get your weight leaning forward and loosen those arms up. Don't try to fight it. Just try to work with the recoil. So that's just a short video, me shooting the 629 Classic 5-inch barrel. Ooh, barrel's a little hot. Nothing too special, no reviews, just a fun shooting video. So in the future I'd like to get out and maybe get a few of my rifles out. I've got an SKS that's kind of fun to shoot. Kind of like lever action guns. I've got a Marlin 1895 and 4570 that's kind of fun to shoot, so I may like to get that out. I personally like the big bores myself, 44 Magnum, 4570, 45 Colt, 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum. One that I don't have yet is a 460 Smith and Wesson, so at some point I'd like to get a hold of one of those. I have a 454 Casull in Ruger Red Hawk. I'll have to bring that out one day and show you guys. But all these guns, they may seem intimidating at first. They may have a mystique around them. The 44 Magnum was, Dirty Harry said it was the most powerful handgun in the world. And even at that time it wasn't. The 454 Casull had been around for 15 years when he said that. And that's considerably more powerful. So don't let anyone scare you that recoil is going to hurt you or it's going to come back and the gun's going to embed in your forehead. Just use proper technique and it's a lot of fun. You use light loads like the lead semi-wad cutters that I had, and you can shoot those all afternoon without a problem. You can shoot 300 or 400 rounds. Doesn't hurt. It's just a nice solid push. It just lets you know that you're shooting, you know, a powerful gun. So, till next time, thanks for watching.